Hey, it's Joan. So as we begin to settle into 2024, it's clear what's on everybody's mind. The most common question I am asked by clients and members of my nonprofit leadership lab is this one: how will election year impact my ability to raise money? You're probably thinking it's going to be tough to cut through the clutter, tough to get visibility or resources for your nonprofit's amazing work. Then your finance committee or your board as a whole might be saying, well, we should slow down and be a little bit more conservative. It's an election year and you know what happens. Time for some facts and some myth busting. Since 1979, when this philanthropic data was captured systematically, there have been 11 presidential elections. How many of those election years do you believe that fundraising went down? Time's up. 1. Rest of the time, it went up. Now, let's be really clear. This is not a presidential year like others. Two big differences. First of all, we know the guys. We know everything about the guys. It's a rematch. And then the second thing is that the general election cycle is just going to be way longer because there is absolutely no primary season drama. So we'll see how that impacts philanthropy, but the facts tell us that historic trends are very much on our side. So much for the lower revenue projections, if you ask me, and maybe something you can pass along to your organization. Next, let's talk about the assumption that it'll be hard for you to cut through the clutter when everyone is talking about the election. Because I think it's time to reframe that one too. Every presidential candidate is going to be talking about issues facing society as part of their campaigns, and it will no doubt include yours. So for example, if you're in the poverty world, climb aboard. When they talk about poverty, grab the tail of that conversation. Use the platform to actually expand on the good work that you're doing. You see, an election year presents an opportunity because everybody's talking about making the world a better place and working to paint a picture of the American dream that includes everyone. So seize the opportunity and know that this opportunity is going to demand the best of you. And I believe that's where my work comes in. My blog, my podcast, my book, the Nonprofit Leadership Lab, our online membership site for board and staff leaders of small to mid-sized nonprofits. I do this work because fueling leadership in the nonprofit sector is my mission. It's what I'm about, and it is my privilege to stand as your advocate, your champion, and your biggest fan. 2024 is going to be a challenging year. Fasten your seatbelts, grab tight to the wheel, and we hope you'll continue to let us be in the passenger seat with you, ensuring that you have what you need and encouraging you to stop at some breaks along the way to take the time that the ride demands. When I think about why I'm so hopeful about this broken and polarized world of ours, I think of you. I see you as an antidote and a tonic for what ails us. It's an awesome responsibility, make no mistake, but we will be there with you every step of the way because the world is counting on us to make the world more fair, more just, and more beautiful. Count on us to be there with you every step of the way.